G'day Bambies, Kaleidow here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be creating two different types of cubby houses for our kids in celebration of the new Sims 4 game pack Parenthood, which I'm super excited for. So I was a little bit sad that we didn't get any new playgrounds or cubby houses or anything fun like that in the game pack. But I thought maybe EA wanted us to be creative and create them on our own. So you know what? I created two for you guys and they are up on the gallery so you guys can go and download them. I've kind of split them up into rooms. This one comes in one room. You may have to do the roof yourself, but I did upload them as both rooms and a house separately. So fingers crossed you guys will be able to jigsaw puzzle them back together, but hopefully it all works. So this first one that we're working on is a bit of a girly one based on the idea of my dream cubby house that I had when I was a kid. So when I was little, I actually had some friends that had a cubby house very similar to this one, and I always wanted one for myself. Unfortunately, I didn't get to have my own cubby house, but I did make a lot of blanket forts, and I also made a couple random makeshift ones out in the bush when I was younger, but I never had an actual built one like this. So this is very girly, super girly, yellow and pink themes, and I had a lot of fun with it. Kind of just went off what I thought I would really like as a kid. So I hope you guys like this super girly one. I just feel like it's a ray of sunshine with the bright yellow, which is custom content. I have a feeling that is from Pastel Sim Dreams on Tumblr. I think it comes from her recolors or something, but they're very cool to decorate your houses, especially if you want to make your houses more colorful. But yeah, this is a very simple build. I shove in so much into the interior and oh my gosh, I got very crazy with it all, and you guys are probably gonna be like, whoa, how are Sims even going to be able to walk in here? And I haven't tested it out myself, but fingers crossed it does work out. We have some cute little bunting here. Thought I definitely had to include bunting. And there are just so many toys. I add in so much. So when I was little, let's just talk a little bit about my friend's cubby house. I had two friends that had cubby houses sort of similar to this, and they all were very high off the ground actually. I was going to do this one off the ground, but then I decided I'll do the second one more off the ground, and maybe this one will be more of a simple one. But I have a very strong memory of one when I was super little. Some of our Filipino friends, they had one in their backyard. It's so long ago now, I can't even remember their names, but it was super duper cluttered. It's basically where their parents, I guess, stored all of their toys that they didn't want in the house anymore, but it still was very cool. The little cooking sets, something that I wish I put in here actually. Oh man, well, if you guys want to renovate it, you could always put a little stove in here and then maybe just pretend. Was that actually a thing in The Sims 2? When I think about it, I think your Sims could make cupcakes with a little machine. Like there was a children version of a oven and it used to make cupcakes or brownies or something like that. Does anyone else remember that? I don't know why. I just recalled that. Oh my gosh. Bringing back all of the memories and the lemonade stand. Oh man, I wish we got a few more childlike things like that in this game pack, in Parenthood, but you never know. This is more to do with the actual parenting side. So maybe in the future, they're planning on giving us more stuff to do with children. So we'll just have to wait and see. I would have much rathered it all be in one pack shoved in together, but I feel like the way that EA is approaching putting out content for The Sims 4 is splitting it up a little bit more. I know a lot of people have mixed opinions about that. My opinion is they gotta make money, you know, they're a company, they have people they employ, they have to continue making money, and I'm okay with that. Like, I understand that as an adult, and in a way, it makes some of these game packs and content more affordable for players, because even when I was younger, I couldn't afford $50 things, but something that's only $25 I could have afforded when I was a lot younger. So actually, as I got older and I got allowance, that's when my cousin and I would put our allowances together and then buy the Sims 3 packs that way. But anyways, back to it. I just got so sidetracked. But yeah, so going off this cubby house, it's just about done. I added a few things here and there, lots of flowers on the outside. The interior is just jam-packed, and hopefully it works out. Lots of toys here and there for your Sims to play around with. But as I said, you could definitely edit it up to be a bit more of a kitchen. But I'm not totally into the whole thing of like, you know how people say, don't give the little girls an oven, like that's teaching them to be a wife or whatever. I don't know. I thought it was fun. You know what I used to play when I was little? I used to play Shops a lot. Like, that was like my favorite game ever as a kid. But anyways, we are up to the second cubby house. And this is a tree fort. Oh my gosh, I always wanted a tree house when I was younger. We had some other friends that had a tree house. We had a couple friends that had tree houses, actually, when I think about it. Man, I had some pretty cool friends who had pretty cool parents who made them stuff like this. And then my dad was just like, go out and play in the paddock. Go out with the horses and stuff. Oh man. But I'm gonna be honest, we did sort of have a tree house. Well, it wasn't exactly a treehouse. It was basically an old mattress that was sitting on top of a giant boulder, but you had to climb up the tree to get to the mattress. And it was like the comfiest treehouse kid fort ever because the mattress was in the sun all day. So it got really warm and we'll just lay out in the sun. Good memories. But anyways, talking about this tree house, this is sort of meant to be a bit more earthly looking, so I didn't go with any unnatural colors like I did in the first one. It's meant to be very Cub Scout orientated looking, so a bit more boyish. I didn't mean it to come out a bit more of like a boy type. This isn't supposed to be boy-girl versus sort of thing. I just wanted to make two very different cubby houses. And I really like the tree. So one thing I want to let you guys know about this, when I did put this on the gallery and separated it into rooms, I couldn't put the top part. So it's separated into 3 rooms, I'm pretty sure. So you're gonna have to like I said before, jigsaw it back together. But unfortunately, when you have it as rooms, the tree doesn't appear. No idea why it doesn't, but it just doesn't. And I did upload it as a full house, but these cubby houses are supposed to be something that you add onto the backyard of your house, like your normal current household. It's not supposed to be a house for a sim to live in. So that's a little bit more difficult. I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can play around with the tree a bit more and try to get it to work to be in this room on the bottom here. But anyways, sometimes you just have to do what you gotta do, right? And maybe you guys could just put the tree in yourself. Just use the bb.moveobjects cheat and you should be able to place it in there. And I'm pretty sure Sims can walk through the trees. They don't really change their path finding much because it's not on that actual floor level. But anyways, if you guys have trouble, let me know down below and I'll see if I can help in any way. Like if you need to know the cheats or anything like that. But look how cool this room down here is turning out. Oh my gosh, it's such like a cute little club room. I can really imagine a little bunch of tomboys boys. It doesn't have to be boys. It could be like a cool bunch of girl tomboys, you know, and they just like go up here with their little binoculars and I don't know, spy on all of their neighbors. I think it would be so cute. We got the Lego thing upstairs. I think I have a couple chairs up here too. I really wanted there to be a telescope, but then I forgot that we don't have telescopes in the Sims 4. We have that giant one, but we don't have like a tiny one that could go on a rooftop, unfortunately. But it's still pretty cute up here. You could put so much more up there if you like. I just wanted to keep this simple and not totally spend way too much time on it. As they usually do on other builds. Included some cars here and there because it's meant to be a bit more of a tomboyish sort of cubby house. And yeah, pretty happy with this one. I really like how I've made the round balustrades around this one. I think it's cool. Let me know what you guys think of it. I think it's awesome. I love the earthly like woods and stuff. Looks very natural. And the tree just looks great. I really like it. Yay! So happy with these 2 cubby houses that I created, and I hope you guys like them too. Oh my gosh. Let me know if you add them to your households. Tweet me at Kaleidow_, or you can send it to me anywhere else. I don't know where else, but just let me know. And yeah, hope you guys all have a fantastic day. I love you all to bits, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.